What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Good morning. Hope you all are enjoying your weekend so far and going to be doing something fun this weekend. Getting into this episode of GH, let me tell you something. I am like completely and utterly over this whole BLQ Geo storyline. I'm sick of it already because now Gloria is in, she's involved now. So she's known since the beginning that BOQ had a child and gave it up and whatnot, and of course she knows who the child is. Her reasoning for not telling BOQ who the child is and where the child is so dumb, all because of her reaction to her grandmother knowing about it. So that's confirmation to Gloria, like, oh, we can't tell her the whole truth. Like, we can't tell her who her child is, where her child is, because look at her reaction. If you think she got mad about me knowing about it all this time, what do you think she's gonna do? So what? So what? Who cares? Yeah, she's gonna be pissed off. Yeah, she's gonna lash out and be angry. So what? The truth is gonna come out one way or another. One way or another. They know this. Like, come on. Y'all not stupid people. Hell, Gloria old school. She know. The truth bound to come out. Some form or fashion is gonna come up. And BLQ gonna lash the fuck out. But what annoys me even more is the fact that BLQ wants to know who her child is and where her child is, but she still want to keep that from Dante. So that's what gets on my nerves with her, because she's okay with Dante staying in the dark on this, but she gets to know who her child is. That's not fair to him. He's still the other parent. He has just as much right to know about all of this as she does. Just as much. Her keeping this truth from Dante is stupid to me now. I could understand it when she was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? When she was a teen, I give her grace for that because she was a teenager. I give her that. But as an adult now, damn near 40 years old, she need to tell him, because keeping the secret from him is stupid to me, because it's not like he's a danger. You know what I'm saying? I could understand if he was a gangster, if he was physically abusive, that I can understand. Her wanting to keep that away from him. But Dante is nothing of the sort. Like, he loves his son. He's a family man. He's honorable to an extent. And I say that because of, he does do some questionable shit here and there, but he's still a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, BLQ has no reason to keep this from him. And I think the reason she's doing it is because, the backlash from it. Who gives a freak about backlash? Who cares? You just gonna have to take your consequences, take your lumps. That man need to know. And I can't wait for Dante to know and Chase to know, even though I feel like Chase probably gonna give her some grace and probably not lash out. But Dante, I want him to lash the fuck out. I want him to straight crash out on her ass. On all of them, honestly. I want Olivia to crash out, Ned to crash out. Oh, and I want Tracy to read them for filth. Because that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? After all these years, come on now. I could, like I said, when she was a teenager, fine. I give you that. But as you got older and matured and, you got into your 30s and late 30s and stuff, no, you should have said fucking something. Come on now. I understand, it's some things, extenuating circumstances. I get that. But damn, you get to know, but everybody else don't get to know. That's dumb. So anyway, moving on from that. I am so freaking happy that Carly went to Jack's hotel room and finally gave that man some draws. Finally gave up the punani. It's about time, because I'm so sick of her with these little high school games. Like, don't get me wrong, I can understand why she would have some pause about exploring anything with him, because Jack is very mysterious. And, he got his baggage or whatever, but Carly comes with her own set of baggage. Like, Carly's a complicated person. And I feel like she's drawn to complicated men. Even though there's a lot going on with Jack that Carly don't know, I don't see why she wouldn't give him a chance. They got chemistry. She like him. Even though this shit is going to implode when she finds out some of the stuff he's been doing, especially with her daughter, she going to flip the switch and go to hell off. But for right now, I think she should explore what could happen between, the two of them and stuff like that, and date him or whatever, and just see what could be. Stop playing these little childish games. Cause that's what annoyed me with her before, because she was sitting there talking about, oh, he don't want to commit. Baby girl, he telling you to your face he ready for a commitment now. I don't understand what the problem is. But I do like that Jack has some standard. Like when she kissed him and he pushed her away, because he was like, listen, I ain't got time for the back and forth. Like, you need to make up your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for you to come here and declare that, this is what you want. And then 5 minutes later, you like, nah, I don't think so. I don't blame him, because I'm like, listen, you fuck with me. Are you sure? Like, I ain't got time to play no game with you. Like, at that big age, we don't do the games now. Come on, y'all in y'all damn 50s. We ain't got time for that. Make up your mind, woman. But after they done did the do, she was all glowing and shit. I ain't know that man sing in the shower. I said, oh, you one of those. Sing in the shower. I do it too sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be fun. You have your own little karaoke shit in the shower. That should be fun. Little does she know, Valentine is back in town lurking around. Carly is definitely going to be in some danger, because with Valentine being back in town, that man, Valentine don't care. And he not particularly fond of Carly, so he could dispatch her if he wanted to. That man don't care. But it's gonna get messy with him lurking around and coming at Brennan. Oh, it's bound to, some shit about to pop off. So moving on from that, I'm glad Charlotte is back, for the simple fact that hopefully now Lulu could shut her pie hole. Oh, I gotta find my daughter. Your daughter's here. You could be quiet now. But Lulu still got on my nerves in this episode, because when Charlotte was telling her how, Jason and Anna were the ones who got her, and how Valentine sent the text out to make sure somebody came and got her, Lulu annoyed me. Oh, I wish it was me that rescued you instead of, Jason and Anna. Girl, baby girl. Your daughter's home. It does not fucking matter who went and got her. Why does it matter to you? Oh, I wish it was me. It wasn't you, so be quiet. Just be quiet. You wouldn't have handled what happened back there anyway. Lulu would not have been able to handle herself with the shit that was going on with the WSB, all that type of, she wouldn't have been able to handle that. So just hush your fuss. And I'm glad Charlotte told her too. It was good that you weren't there, because some shit popped off. You were where you needed to be. And then that's when Lulu realized that's why Rocco was avoiding her or whatever, because of how he told Danny about Charlotte's location and Danny told Jason. My thing is this, and I had to laugh when she said that Rocco was avoiding her. Ma'am, it seems like you were avoiding him, because unless some shit happened off screen where she tried to, talk to him or whatever, I always got the impression that she didn't try to spend any time with that boy. So how was he avoiding you? Like, Lulu, go back in your coma. I'm ready for her to go back and take her next 5-year nap. Like, you can go. Take your little musty brother with you. Y'all can go back. Where Nicholas at? Bring him back. Shit. I'm tired of them already. And mind you, I was happy as shit when I heard Lucky and Lulu was coming back. But I've been severely disappointed so far. Because they been getting on my damn nerves. Especially Lulu. Like, Leslie Lou just need to go sit down somewhere. Like, my goodness, woman. But you know what? Now that she got her daughter back, hopefully she can focus her energy on both her children. Like, and I'm glad Laura got to, hang out with her granddaughter and whatnot. And, Rocco got to see his sister. So I'm glad, they all reunited and it feels so good, whatever. Reunited and it feels so good. That was my shit. So anyway, moving on from that. Christina continues to annoy my soul. Like, Sonny was over there getting checked out by Isaiah and whatnot. Here go Christina. Oh, what's going on with my dad? Baby girl, ask your daddy. And I'm glad Isaiah told her, ask your father. Like, this man is a doctor. He can't tell you why he was there. It's called doctor-patient confidentiality, fool. And she gonna sit there and try to lie and say Isaiah told her what happened. Isaiah shook his head. Sonny knew. He was like, please, Isaiah ain't tell you nothing. Stop lying. And she had the nerve to sit there and ask Isaiah to take Rocco home. Ma'am, you the one that brought him there? You bring him the fuck home. Like, are you paying for this man gas? What you mean bring him home? You brought him. Shit, get him an Uber back home. What the hell wrong with you? Like, Does he look like driving Miss Daisy? He ain't got no chauffeur's cat. How you know that boy don't live across town somewhere? No. I wouldn't have been bringing him home nowhere. I ain't bringing him here. You bring him home. Christina done lost her motherfucking mind, boy. I'm telling you. Ugh. The audacity. But you know what? I'm glad Sonny let her know, like, yeah, something going on with my heart, but it's good. Ain't nothing for you to overreact about. Chill out. And that's when she realized, like, oh, that's the reason you gave Ava joint custody. It don't matter what his reasoning was. Like, she need to stop her little obsession with Ava because it's getting tired. Like, it's very tiring at this point. This story is getting tired. She tired. She need to go figure her life out. Like, stop fucking with Ava before you get yourself hurt. I'm telling you, because Ava been very dormant lately. Don't wake the bitch. Do not wake the bitch up in her. Do not do it. Because Ava trying to show her some grace. But you trying to get 2013 Ava back. Listen, they need to leave 2013 Ava the fuck alone. I'm telling you. Because the more they keep fucking with Ava, I feel like that 2013, 2014 Ava is starting to boil. It's starting to come to the surface a little bit. Y'all might want to leave her alone. Okay? Because that's the Ava I'm going to need to, rise up. I'm going to need that 2013, 2014 Ava to, pop up real quick and show out if they keep fucking with her. Like, back up. Leave her alone. I'm trying to tell you. Leave old girl alone now. So anyway, I thought it was nice that they threw Trina a little surprise birthday party. I thought that was cute. They was doing the gifts and whatnot. And I felt bad for Trina when Emma gave her gift because I think it was like an art book or something like that. And I think it was the same one that Spencer once gave her. So I know that had her all flustered and, her emotions rising to the surface and whatnot. Because at some point during the party, she ended up disappearing and, Portia and everybody was wondering where Trina go. And I love that she went back home and had her moment to herself to reflect on her and Spencer and, just think about Spencer, I love that because I think she needed that, to just be by herself for a moment. But I like where this is going with Gio and Emma. It seemed like they getting closer and he trying to figure out who the real Emma is and shit. Emma trying to figure that out too. So I guess they gonna figure it out together. And I totally get where Aunt Stella was coming from when she was talking to Curtis about picking his battles. Because I do agree. Like, Curtis can't come at Drew every time he see him. You know what I'm saying? You can't be adversarial every time you see him. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Figure out a game plan to shut Drew down for good. And I totally agree with Ava when she was talking to Portia. I feel like Portia may not have to take Drew out. She may not have to come up with a plan to take Drew out because the enemy list for Drew is growing rapidly. So I feel like at some point, somebody going to take his ass out. And it doesn't necessarily have to be Portia. Like, Drew's enemy list is growing at a fast pace. So somebody going to take that fool down at some point. I almost forgot, too. I love that Sonny had that little moment with Rocco. I want to see more Sonny with his grandkids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see him bonding more with them. Because I actually do like seeing Grandpa Sonny and seeing the bond that he has with the kids. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Peace.